Hey everyone, what is up? It is Unfair Variable here, and today I am going to be making a normal type Pokemon tier list. This is going to be the first part in a series of me ranking different Pokemon types, but there is a little catch, and that catch is the fact that I have never seen, played, read, or done anything related to Pokemon before in my entire life. I don't know what any of these Pokemon are called. I don't know what they do. I am ranking them purely on vibes today. And because of that, our Pokemon tier list is going to be a little bit different than most people's. So up top here, we have super cute, because obviously there are a good portion of Pokemon out there that are indeed super cute. And in our second tier, we have Will Off Me Easy. These are Pokemon that when I look at them, they look really badass. You know, they look like it would just take 2 hits and I'd be a complete goner. And then we have Awesome Sauce. These are just neat looking Pokemon, you know? They're not like as cool looking or as cute looking as the above 2 tiers, but they're still pretty neat. And then we have It's Just an Animal. These are the Pokemon that, well, they just look like an animal to me. They don't seem like anything special. I know that there are quite a few Pokemon out there that are based on real life creatures, so that's why I went ahead and put this kind of at like a mid tier. And then we have What the Actual F. This is the types of Pokemon when I look at it, I go, why was this made? Why was this made? I don't know what it does, but it looks wrong and like it should not exist. Then we have Not For Me. These are obviously the Pokemon that just not something that I think if I got it in a random card deck, I'd be too happy with, as someone who knows nothing about the powers and playability of different Pokemon. And then this was actually already on this tier list when I opened it. It's Poop with Flies. And that, I think that kind of speaks for itself. So anyway, we are gonna jump right into it. And up first, we have this monkey with giant tail hands, it looks like. You know what this thing reminds me of? It makes me think of that SpongeBob episode where they go to the theme park that's entirely glove themed and SpongeBob gets like a glove balloon. That's what his hands, feet, tails, whatever they are, that's what they remind me of. Honestly, he makes me a little uncomfortable. Because he already has 4 limbs, and then he has the other 2. So he just seems a little wrong to me. I'm gonna put him in What the Actual F. I don't know what that is. It just, looking at it, it makes me uncomfortable. It does. Then we have this guy. And he, to me, looks like an elephant without a trunk. I feel like if I were to name him, his name would be Baloo. I don't know why his name would be Baloo, but it just feels right. And I'm gonna put him in Awesome Sauce, because I don't think he's super cute. I think if I look at him for too long, the more uncomfortable I'm gonna get from looking at him. But up front, he seems kind of friendly, and I would approach. Then there's this. This is absolutely adorable. I don't know what this is, but it looks like an animal that's wearing a different animal's ears as a headband, and it is super cute, and I love it. I love it. This is just me on a Sunday morning after a Saturday night out drinking. That's what this is. Like me after I passed out under a tree somewhere or something. I don't like that I feel called out by this creature, so I'm gonna put him there. No. This is just an animal, right? That is clearly just like an ox or something with an afro. Uh, where's your creativity? Where's your creativity, Pokemon? Because it's not in whatever this is. Why does he have rings? Like, he has rings on his horns. He's fancy. He's a fancy ox. Clearly. This is a penguin with boobs? I feel like I'd underestimate him, and he would absolutely destroy me for it. This thing is super cute. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like a mouse with, like, hair and a cape. Uh, I don't know what normal type Pokemon's powers are, because I don't know what all the different types of powers are in Pokemon. Like, I know there's electric type Pokemons, because I'm pretty sure that's what Pikachu is. And I assume that there's, like, water and earth types. I don't know, like, what normal types can do. Do they have powers? Do they, like, punch or bite because they don't have, like, superpower? I clearly know nothing about Pokemon. I am so sorry. Okay, moving on. This thing will off me easy. I don't trust it. It looks like it would lure you in and then absolutely just like Jurassic World Stygimoloch bash you with its head. That that is what that gives me. No. What are you? Are you holding butter? It looks like you're holding like a piece of toast with butter. I can't see these that well because they're obviously very tiny, but that is what that looks like to me. And are those arms? Wings? Oh my god, I think those are its ears. I don't like that at all. And also, it literally kind of looks like it's covered in poop. So it's going into poop with flies. I don't know what you are, and I'm so sorry. Maybe you're awesome. Maybe you have a great personality. But that is not what's happening today. This thing is awesome sauce. It's literally just a slime. It's literally just a slime monster. I don't obviously, it's so cute. It's so cute. He just looks so friendly. He doesn't look like he'd be super powerful. He looks like a level 1 monster that you'd encounter, or maybe like a free-form version of a gelatinous cube from D&D. Then we have this like dragon-looking guy, right? And I'm actually gonna put him here because when I look at him, he kind of reminds me of Goofy, like from Mickey Mouse. And I have no reason for him to remind me of Goofy from Mickey Mouse, but he does. And I don't like that he does. I actually kind of want to put him in Will Off Me Easy, because he looks like he'd fuck me up. But I'm going to put him down here with the monkey with glove tails. He also kind of makes me think about that old TV show Dragon Tales. So yeah. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is this like a lamb or a sheep? A ram? A ram. A ram is the one I was looking for. Not a lamb, not a sheep, a ram, because it has horns. Is this just another one that's literally just an animal? Because I feel like it is. I have nothing else to say about this. Why is it cow spotted? Like, it looks like it's spotted like a cow, but it clearly is a ram. If it's not, I'm going to get torn apart in the comments. I don't know what these are based off of. This is my personal opinion as someone who has never encountered these creatures before. This thing's going to kill me. It's super cool looking. It kind of looks like a bumblebee. And it looks like something. Look at that tail. It's so pointy. It's gonna mess me up. It's gonna mess me up, and that's okay. It's allowed to because it's also pretty cute. Why is its mouth so big? Why is its mouth so big? I'm gonna put this one in not for me. Because he actually seems pretty cool, right? He seems pretty cool, but also these spike things on his head are what knocks him down from awesome sauce to not for me. Because these spikes seem to have holes in them, and I don't know if things like shoot out of those or if they're just there, but I don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at this. Why are its arms hairy? It looks like his arms are hairy. Which my arms are hairy. There's nothing wrong with that, but like it's on a Pokemon that's clearly not furry anywhere else. What is this? Someone's poodle? Did someone's like poodle get lost in the bushes or something? This feels like Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3. Like, what is this? This is a dog. Or a llama. It's a dog or a llama. I can't tell. I have no, like, size reference. So it could be gigantic. And I could be very wrong. But it looks like a dog. I'm going with dog. This thing's super cute. It is clearly just an animal. Like, that is a ferret. That is obviously a ferret. Or a weasel of some kind. But it is absolutely freaking adorable. And I have nothing else to say. This is a giraffe. That is wholeheartedly a giraffe. You can't tell me that's not a giraffe. It's a giraffe that they painted brown on its butt. They gave the giraffe pants for some reason. Like this is a movie about a zoo. And in order to get that rated G rating, they had to put pants on the giraffe. And that's what Pokemon did here. Yeah. This creeps me out. It's like a squirrel or a chipmunk, but to me, he looks like a lumberjack who is your next door neighbor who there's like rumors that have been spread about him that he killed somebody, but he seems super nice every time you actually talk to him, but you get the vibes that something's wrong with him. You know the guy, that's that guy. That's whatever this is. This thing, honestly, I find it kind of cool. And kind of what the F. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here because I have no idea what this is based off of. If it's based on an animal or a creature, I don't know what it is. I know it's its fur, but it looks like it's wearing a construction helmet, and it is clearly not happy. Look at that, like, absolute killer, like, teeth gritting that it's doing. No. This thing, I am obsessed with. That is awesome sauce. Look at its little pouch, like it's a kangaroo or something, and it looks... I don't know what's inside of it, but whatever is inside of it is... I don't think the same species. I don't know if that's a part of it, if it has two heads, or if that's like another animal like kangaroo style inside of a pouch that it has. But it does not look like the same species as the overall animal here, creature that we're looking at. And I think that's pretty cool and creative. This is a chameleon, but I am in love with it. This is obviously a chameleon. There's no question about it. If you tell me that this is not based on a chameleon, I'm going to look at you in your face and tell you you're wrong. It is a chameleon that has ravioli stuck to its head for some reason and is wearing a belt. I don't know why it's wearing a belt, but it is. And the pose that it's in makes it kind of look like it's hula dancing. And also, is it missing a limb in this photo, or is that just how it looks? Does it only have, like, 3 feet and a tail? Am I just not seeing it? Is it, like, kicking in this photo? Is that the bottom of its foot right here? I can't tell, but regardless, it's obviously a chameleon, and therefore it is super cute and goes in top tier. And this is a koala Pokemon. This is literally a koala. Koalas are cute. Not as cute as chameleons, in my personal opinion. I love chameleons, if you can't tell. This is a koala. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but it's not for me, but I'm gonna name him Snarflap. Why is his tongue doing that? His name is Snarflap. This is a badger, right? I think this is a badger. I feel like he'd off me easy. He looks like he's quite fast. Maybe he'll go down here to Awesome Sauce because he looks more of like a fleer than a fighter, but also he kind of looks like he'd F me up a little bit. I'm going to keep him here. I'm going to keep him and will off me easy. This I do not like. Why is it so sexy looking? Animals should not be sexified like this. I am anti Jessica Rabbit, anti that one fish from is it literally Shark Tales? I was gonna say Fish Tales. I'm like, I know it's not called Fish Tales. That one ladyfish from Shark Tales that is immensely sexy for no reason. That is the vibes I get from this creature, and it makes me sad for women in general. So I'm gonna move on. This is mice, and they're adorable, and they have a family, and that is super cute. I feel like their attack would be throwing their children at me. And I don't know if that's accurate, but if it is, that is amazing. Why does it have udders? Why does it have udders? No, it's so cute otherwise. Like, you would be up here, but you're not, because you have udders. And I am afraid of what you do with them. This thing looks like a demon spawn, but I'm gonna put it in Awesome Sauce. He looks like he'd be awesome dipped in a sauce. Oh, sorry. No, he looks pretty cool. It's clearly a pig, right? It's like a pig with like a little curly but also kind of spiky tail. I feel like it like shoots things out of its tail. I feel like that's what it would do if I created it. This thing will off me easy. I don't like it. It doesn't make me uncomfortable though, so it's not going down here. It looks like it will kill me. I am actively afraid of whatever this is. I don't like looking at it for too long. It looks like it's holding like branches that it's just gonna smack you across the face with. Right? That is what I'm getting from this. This is like a cat thing. I'm gonna put him in Awesome Sauce. He's pretty cool looking. He's lean, limber. He has like the face of a weasel, but like the body of a cat. He kind of makes me think of like Egyptian hieroglyphics and stuff like that. This thing is a bird that looks like a balloon animal. I'm gonna put him in what the actual F. I don't know what his power would be, but he looks... I kind of want to eat it. It looks kind of like a lollipop in a weird way. I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. Kind of looks like a balloon animal, as I said. Does he hypnotize you? Is that why his eyes are like that? Or no, this guy hypnotizes you. This guy hypnotizes you. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do, but I don't trust you. And I feel like if I saw you in the forest, I would approach you, but I would do it very slowly and cautiously. This thing is a chonker. I mean, look at him. Look at his face. Look at the look he's giving me right now. He's just like, I will not put up with your shit. He looks like a guardian. He kind of reminds me of Lucifer from Cinderella. The cat. You know, the cat from Cinderella. That is what he reminds me of. And I appreciate that in every way possible. He looks very sassy. He looks like he's not going to put up with your shit today. And this is literally just a rat. And not even a good one. I'm gonna... It's obviously a rat, right? There's no question. Or a hamster. It could be a hamster. Honestly, if it didn't have the tail, I would say it's a hamster, because hamsters are far meaner than rats. I don't know if you've ever met someone with a pet hamster and met someone with a pet rat. People with pet rats are awesome because pet rats are awesome. They're super smart. They're usually pretty sweet. I'm fine with rats. I'm fine with pet rats. I obviously don't like wild rats. I'm not looking for like New York City subway style rats. Okay, I will not be happy with that. I went to college and my college had lots of rats outside, and you would just be like sitting at a picnic table, and all of a sudden you'd see one scurrying, and you'd freak out and be like, why? Um, but rats are usually pretty chill animals. It's not their fault that they carry diseases and stuff, right? Hamsters, though, hamsters are assholes. Hamsters bite, and they bite hard. They are not very sweet animals, and also everyone who I know who's had a hamster has had it die in some like traumatic way. I don't know if you've seen Dan Howell's video about the time he had a hamster. I'll link it in the description below. But like, what? What? This thing is so cool. It's beautiful. It's elegant. He's giving Rudolph on summer holiday. Like Rudolph's summer vacation. He went to Cabo and got these things done, these like leaves for his antlers or whatever. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful creature. I don't know what he does. He probably does some like earth themed thing. But he is very beautiful. And I appreciate it. Absolutely not. No, sir. I don't know what you are. I don't know what you're doing here, but I don't like you. Moving on. What the actual F is this? What is this? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's based off of. I think it's cool looking, but it's not cool enough to override my initial reaction of what the heck. Can it paint with its tail? Because that's what it looks like it's doing. Like, it reminds me of that video game Epic Mickey where Mickey's, like, throwing paint everywhere. That is what he gives me the vibes of. He looks like an artist. He looks like he belongs in Meet the Robinsons. And that's all I really have to say about that. That is all I have to say about that. Moving on, there's this guy. And I don't know why, because he's clearly not a polar bear, but for some reason, he makes me think of polar bears. And I feel like I'd want a plushie of him. He's pretty cute. I don't think he's super cute though, because like him compared to like these guys, no. So we're gonna put him in awesome sauce. He seems pretty awesome sauce. I wanna squish him. I feel like he'd make a good squishmallow. This guy is on drugs. I don't know what drugs, but he's on something. And he is having a great time. He's having a great time, and it's like, I want a slice of what he's having. He is enjoying life, and that is great for him, but also, why is this a Pokemon? See, this is also just a deer, just like this one is, but this one's not a cool one. So he's going in, it's literally just an animal. Does he have a mustache? Because it kind of looks like he has a mustache, but that could just be his mouth. I can't tell from this photo, but from here it looks like a mustache. So that's what we're going with. This is the dog footstool from Beauty and the Beast. That is what this is. There is no questions. This is the dog footstool. And I will not be taking any comments, questions, or concerns about that statement. And up next, we got this three-tailed bull. He's actually pretty cool. I feel like he'd off me easy. He would off me easy. He's pretty dope. He is just an animal, but he's cool enough to be up here. You know what I mean? It wouldn't even be a whip of his tail, I don't think, because those tails do nothing. They are basically antennas, I think. I feel like he could get like electrical signals, like radio tower signals through his tail. He'll just be like do 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 as he's actively impaling you with his horns. This is Yogi Bear, or the Smoky Bear after he got fired. That is who this is, and that is okay. He is just a bear, though, wearing a circle. So he's gonna go here. And that's fine. This guy, he is like the evil cousin to this guy. He freaks me out. He looks kind of like a chipmunk or a squirrel or something, but really, what he actually is the Bucky's squirrel chipmunk thing, but in 30 years after they go out of business. And this is what he looks like after that happens. I've never been in a Bucky's. I'm in Florida. They just added one. And as for this is one of the characters that I think Power World stole, because I don't play Pokemon, but I have played Power World. And I actually, we're going to put him in Will Off Me Easy, because he looks kind of electrical. I know these are normal type Pokemon, but he looks pretty electrical. And that's cool. I also think he's just really pretty looking. I would put him in Awesome Sauce, but I feel like he could kill me. Look at those claws. Look at those claws and tell me he won't be killing me soon. But alright, so this is my official normal Pokemon tier list. 45. I don't know if this is all of them. I don't know how many Pokemon there are. There's probably hundreds of Pokemon. I don't know how many normal Pokemon there are. I am going purely based off of this pre-made tier list on tiermaker.com. But this was a ton of fun. Remember always to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you back next time for another video. Toodaloo.